This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Clear skies are going to be across the region as we go through the evening hours. Temperatures falling down into the teens as winds start to decrease as well. It is going to be another cold day again tomorrow before we start to see conditions warm up Sunday and into early next week. Spring officially arrives on Monday, and temps are at least going to be closer to normal next week. 41 for as all that we got to yesterday after a morning low of 20. And nothing in the rain gauge officially a trace out of this system. And we're well behind the normal here for the month of May. And we've had just that 1/10 of an inch of snowfall that came from early on in the week. Temperatures so far this month, we've been generally speaking in the 30s and 40s for the most part. We did have one day back on the 5th and then 3 days early this week where we had above normal temperatures. And precip has been very hard to come by at all. And as far as the precip chances, they stay pretty small until we get into Tuesday, especially Tuesday night, and then only isolated activity into Wednesday, but we could actually see some rain and thunderstorms by those days. Winds are going to come down from where they've been the last couple of days. We'll still be breezy at times, but not as bad as what we were originally. Or what we've had here the last few days. Look at the cold temperatures. 9 in Fargo, 10 in Sioux Falls. Yeah, it is very cold up there. Teens filtering into the northeastern part of the state. A big swath of 20s, then 30s, and even near 40 in McCook. As you look here across the region, it's mostly 30s, 20s in the high country, and 20s from Gordon over towards Valentine. And a very strong day of winds. Still have northwesterly winds, making it feel absolutely raw. And we've had gusts approaching 50, and we've had still have gusts over 40 miles an hour. That's dropping those wind chills down into the teens and 20s. Tonight, we're going to be dealing with a few clouds overhead. Otherwise, it's just going to be windy and chilly overnight tonight. Skies are going to clear out, and winds are going to decrease. Tomorrow, it's going to be a sunny day. We're not going to see as windy either. So the sun will be out, it'll feel warmer, and it won't be warmer, but it'll feel a little warmer out there. With those winds calmer, it will definitely not feel as cold as it felt today. Overnight lows tonight expected to be in the teens, single digits. Gordon at 4, Hyannis at 8, 9 in Valentine. Otherwise, teens for most of us. Highs tomorrow, again in the 20s and 30s, maybe near 40 in a few areas. But that's all. We're going to be very similar to tomorrow as we were to today. Clear skies, windy this evening. Winds are going to decrease. Tomorrow, the winds are going to be down. It'll be sunny, still only about 40 for a high. And then we'll be in the 50s on Sunday and Monday to start the first day of spring. Could see some late-day storms, maybe even mixing with snow late in the day Tuesday. Otherwise, temps slide back into the 50s. Again, we'd ordinarily be 56 this time of year, so at least getting closer to normal for next week.